afternoon, the evening? Some people getting up in the middle of the night to do it. Is there a best time of the day to do yoga?
Is there a best time of the day to do yoga? Again, I think it depends on what you're wanting out of your practice and what your individual needs are. Certainly in the traditions, in all traditions, not just yoga traditions, they talk about getting up and practicing at dawn and at dusk. And we all know, if you're a morning person and are often up at dawn, or do get a chance to find some space at dusk, not quite so easy in my house at dinner time. They are very special times of the day, so they are that they're sort of a quieter time of the day, so it is easier to get into that more contemplative, meditative state. But in saying that, again, it really just fits into your individual needs. What's going to work for you best? It may be, I find that if I don't get up and do my practice in the morning, then it doesn't get done. So that's when I find I need to do it. Some people find that they just can't get up in the morning and they're going to be better to do it in the evening, or maybe in their lunch break is when they're going to be able to fit it in. And it also depends on what type of practice you're wanting to do. So in the evening, you're not going to go and do a whole lot of back bends and handstands and then try to go to bed because you won't get to sleep. So you're best to do the more invigorating practices in the morning and the quieter practices in the evening, and you can do both. You can do invigorating practice in the morning and quieter practice in the evening. And as you mentioned before about people getting up in the middle of the night, I know quite a few people that do, that have problems sleeping, insomnia, and there's some really good poses that you can do. Get up, do in the middle of the night, and they really help quieten your mind, and people find them really beneficial and can get straight back to sleep.
So in the mornings when you practice, it's you seem to be really stiff, and whereas in the afternoon you're a little bit more flexible. How do you work through that morning sort of stiffness?
Yeah, that's very true, Al, that you do find that you're stiffer in the morning. And my own experience is just that the more that I've practiced in the morning, the less stiffer that I find I am. I'm still stiffer than what I am in the afternoon, and that's just the way it is because you've been laying down and your body hasn't been moving. So I find if you sort of do some really good sun salutations and really warm up the body, then the stiffness just goes.
Cool. Let's get into those morning practices out there at home.